What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Manager Metal, and today we're playing Viper mid in the new patch 7.36, and the matchup for today is going to be against the Zeus. Now, honestly, the first wave didn't go as planned. Zeus is a bit of a spammy hero, so he did kind of frustrate me in the beginning. But eventually I was just like, nah, you know what, he's not too bad. You can see I am topping the CS at the moment. Now, my Bristleback was having a very tough lane against this Razor, so I decided to switch with him. I told him, go mid. And as soon as we switched, I ended up getting a double kill, which I'm happy about. You can see now I'm very low compared to this Lich, but I'm just going to use my wand, and I end up coming away with like 20 HP, which is perfect. I honestly loved it. Our IO did come in. He's now healing me back up just a little bit. Um, and yeah, this was a good switch for us. I ended up getting a double kill here, but they do come back, obviously, with everything ready to go. Zeus ulti, I go down, but the Razor, again, for a very good time, has gone down. Now, Zeus has decided to rotate. He's jumped into us, but I don't know why he's done that. Muerta has tried to put down some silence. It hasn't worked out for her. We ended up getting the kill for the Zeus, which is good. Now, honestly, you can see there, Razor's having a good time, and the Night Stalkers having a great time in the lane. So yeah, we decided to leave the top lane because they were kind of converging on there a lot. So we just decided to leave it, and now we've decided to take the mid tier tower. You can see my IO is with me constantly, healing me up, giving me the mana regen that I need. Now over here we are relocating in the back line, trying to get the Zeus. They are busy fighting the Night Stalker. Night Stalker goes down. Now our attention is going to be onto this Murtha. The IO has tried to untether us, but he wasn't able to because we were both silenced. Now, back in the mid lane, another big fight. Night Stalker is trying to go onto this Bristleback, but he hasn't been able to kill him. Now, good stun from the Hoodwink, and now we can focus our attention onto these heroes. I'm just trying to keep the Night Stalker away from all these squishy support heroes. I want our supports to do as much as possible in these team fights, so that's exactly what I'm doing. You can see here Night Stalker is trying to go out onto our Hoodwink, but with all this poison attack and the way I can stand with the pike, the early pike that I went, it did mean that the Night Stalker went down. So it was a pos 3 for a pos 4 change. And here we are going to feed our second death. Honestly thought my team was a little closer. A bit of a miscommunication. Razor just BKB'd, TP'd onto me. I tried to TP out, but they did cancel my TP. Night Stalker is trying to kill me. Our IO did try his best to save me in that situation, but unfortunately we did go down. Now, let's speak about itemization and things that my mentality behind the items that I went. So I went brown boots into pike just because I felt like I needed the range. So that's why I went for the pike. Went early pike. It's going to give me that opportunity to engage and disengage in these team fights. I also went for a null talisman with a wraith band. There's important stats. The null is going to give me some mana regen and it's going to help me with my mana issues, because we like to spam our poison attacks a hell of a lot. You can see here, again, another disjointed fight, but we ended up getting a triple kill even after our death, which is perfect. Now another big team fight up in the mid lane, but you can see they've decided to kill me very quickly, and this is before my Eternal Shroud. The Eternal Shroud is going to be probably the highlight of this build for Viper and for any tanky hero. If you get Eternal Shroud, I honestly think Eternal Shroud is broken at the moment. It's very good. The Razor got an ultra kill, but he ended up going down. Now, we've already lost 4, and unfortunately, our Pudge is going to go down here. Now, again, trying to clean up these heroes. We are just kind of standing on the outside of the fight because we want to see if we can get these backline heroes. I want to get the Night Stalker. I want to try and jump the Zeus. I want to get them away from the fight so the frontliners can do more damage. So our Bristleback, our Pudge can do more damage, but unfortunately you can see the fight is not going the way we wanted to, and we are again going to feed our 5th death, but by also taking the Razor's life. So it is a 3-for-5 change. It's not good. It's another full team wipe that we have just fed away. We need to get better positioning and we need to focus the right heroes. Here you can see a good hook onto this Murta. We can take her out. Her silence is absolutely annoying in the fight, so that's why we want to get her out as quickly as possible. Now we can focus the rest of the heroes. Leech cast his ulti onto me. I honestly thought I was linked up to the Razor, but I wasn't. We get the kill onto the Lich. Now our attention is um, onto the Razor. Sorry, guys, the Razor is absolutely tanky, and he has a satanic, so he was healing straight up. You can see it's just myself and the Hoodwink left, and I'm going to focus my attention onto the Zeus. We've got three, but he has a E-Blade, and he decides to just get out of there. Next item that I am going to go for is going to be BKB. Again, this is just going to help me in these team fights be more tanky. You can see that the Night Stalker, his attention is fully onto me. I didn't want the Aegis because I am tanky. I decided to give it to one of the other cores because they can stand longer in the fight and they can do more. So we get the kill onto this Razor. Razor goes down. Now our attention is onto the Leech and onto this Murta. Unfortunately, Murta in her ethereal form, we aren't able to attack her, but we get her anyway. So that is a 2-for-2 trade. 2 supports for 1 core and a support on their side. Now, as soon as this fight was over, I did get my shard. I had it sent to me on the courier, and I can now do a ton of damage onto this onto these towers. And before we get the kill onto the tower, we are going to get the kill onto the Night Stalker. That's a 4-for-2 trade. And this means that we can push high ground. So we can potentially take our first barracks, and that's exactly what we did. We took the tier 3 and our first set of barracks. Io is going to come in. He tethers. He's going to tether to me, and we are going to go bot. We're going to push in the bot wave so that we can take the bottom tier 2 while the Pudge takes the mid tier 2 tower. And after taking or pushing this lanes out, before taking the tier 2 tower, we saw there was a big fight happening. And you can see the Leech just cast his ulti onto myself and onto the Io. Io goes down, but I absolutely had 0 damage. I was standing there, I actually realized, I was like, shit, I can stand in this fight with this Eternal Shroud. It was absolutely amazing. And now I am going to go for a Scardy because of us being able to become universal in the end here. And guys, that was pretty much the build that I went for on this Viper. Eternal Shroud feels very good. Viper's innate and his poison burst facet is great because it helps you farm. It does spread the poison when it bursts. So they do take that tick damage as something to be aware of. But guys, that is it for the video. That is my Viper build. That is how I played Viper today. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what hero you would like to see next, what facets you would like me to speak about, and what innate abilities you think are absolutely broken. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Cheers. Peace. Bye.